Hey guys, Joker88 here. What a glorious day we have today. And today we got an i3. Okay guys, we are back for another week of Let's Talk Elio. So here we go. I'd like to start off with our reservation count, and I got a new little intro for you. What do you guys think? Okay, so last week's number, we have 55,488 reservation, and this week we are at 55,774. Now, if I do my math right, I think we got ourselves 286 new reservation for our Elio. Alright guys, don't forget to look for that phrase that will be highlighted on the screen. Once you see that, make sure you jot it down or pause the video and go ahead and go to your email and email me again at Joker88 Elio Motors at gmail.com and type in that phrase. It's not even a question, it's just a phrase. Look for that phrase. Once you find it, type it in. Email me. The first one that I get in my inbox will win the prize. And again, we're going to continue giving out the stickers courtesy of Elio Motors. And our winner from last week was Anthony M. Anthony, your sticker is on its way. And again, thank you for playing. Thanks for those of you that join and play. Anthony, Joe, Diane, I think Julian actually, and D. Stewart, thank you for participating, and I wish we can get more, and I do hope that we get more participation, and we actually have bigger prizes that I am going to be giving out in the future. Things are on the works, guys. So in this week's news, first thing that we want to talk about is this. Not an easy road, the process of building a vehicle. And it's true, it's not. So this article basically talks about how a car starts from an idea, a concept, and they even talked about everything starting from paper and pencil before it can get to production. So Car and Driver says that the invention stage can take up to 72 months, which is 6 years. And I know Elio has been working from the prototypes, from the pad and pencil, to where we're at right now. Guys, we're at the E-Series. We finished the last prototype, which is the P5. And I know a lot of you have put down the money, just like me. We are all in. Right? Well, again, I'm 8,435. That's my number. What's your number? Can you guys, if you want to share your numbers, go ahead and put that in the comments below. So I've been waiting for 2 years, and I know that this process is a lot. So from this article about Not an Easy Road, the building process of a vehicle, that it does take time, and the thing is though is we have to be patient, because I know that Elio Motors wants to give us the best vehicle and the best bang for our buck. Going back to the article, it talks about how there's different phases to get through. The first part is, of course, the invention phase. This is where they start figuring out how to design the interior and the exterior of the car, and it gets refined. It's really tough from concept to reality. And this is basically the summary of this article. So once there is a first draft of the vehicle completed, it can be moved on to testing and the refinement process. And I think this is, well, not that I think, this is the stage we are at right now. We are at that testing and refining process. So the good thing is we can actually see the light at the end of the tunnel here, because at this stage the vehicle is nearly complete. I'm going to quote from Torque News. They said that this is often referred to as the concept phase for marketing, as it is now a physical reality. This is when engineering considerations for productions begin to play heavily into the finalized production design. If you saw the release of the E1A from our previous video, yes, this first car is going to go to Continental. They're going to work on the ABS, and I'm sure the tires. So the next thing after that is the final engineering stage. So at this point, they need to look back at everything that they've outlined from the very beginning, outline their goals, outline Elio's ethos, high miles per gallon, safety, affordability. I believe on the 21st of July, Paul went ahead and presented to the SEC Advisory Committee. And just a quick summary is where Paul spoke with the Securities and Exchange Commission and to talk about how it helped Elio raise the funds that it needed through the Regulation A+, which he calls Reg A+. And it's so funny because when he was talking at the unveil of the EA1, he was like, oh, we could have done this without the Reg A+. I'm like, what the hell, man? Reggae? Like the music reggae? So it's short for, well, it's short, the Reg A+ is short for Regulation A+. After Paul spoke with the SEC, they are really positive on what he's trying to do. That's why sometimes I get really upset when, or not upset really, I guess I just shake my head a little bit when I would read comments from people being very negative about Elio. It's never going to be made. It's never going to do this or whatever. It's a dream. But if we support Paul Elio's dream, he's doing something right for our country. He's doing something right for our economy. So again, Paul said that it was a really great experience because usually when people get called before the Security and Exchange Commission, people like shake, they crap their pants, kind of like when you get called to the principal's office because you're in trouble. Not in this case. Not in this case. Now we're going to talk about the BMW I3. So today, what we're going to be talking about is an i3, and I know a lot of you will say, but Joe, the i3 is not $6,800. I know, but it's cool. And also, let's go inside. We're going to take it for a grocery shopping test. So let's get inside the car. Alright, first thing we gotta do is turn this AC on. Turn the car on, AC is on. You guys are gonna say, Joe, it's not Elio comparability, and I'm not comparing it to Elio. Okay guys, I just want to get that out now. I am not comparing this to Elio. What I'm trying to do is, if people have the means, the money, hey, this could be an option for you as well, because this car is all electric. Let's look at the panel here. It's all electric, and it has a petrol motor that charges the battery, kind of like my Fisker Karma. So again, this is not a replacement for an Elio. This is not a comparison to Elio price wise. I mean, it's not even close. I mean, this is up in a 30,000 range, but you do get the government discounts. So if you buy it new, you actually get the government discount, like $7,000. So right there, you kind of slash that in half. And that's what I'm just showing you is an alternative vehicle, right? That you can also have in your garage if you have the means and the capability to afford one of these cars. And again, I mean, it's fairly affordable. It's not like you're gonna go into the bank like buying a Ferrari or something like that. Okay, so let's take it for a ride and let's see how it goes. Okay, the controls are right here. Start stop buttons right there, park, and then there's a lever right here. So I pull it this way now. We're gonna go into reverse. They don't have a digital camera, but we're gonna go ahead and back it up. And you switch the knob here to drive, and you're ready. And you're driving. Dead silent. If you're looking at the instrument cluster, it has kind of like a half circle where one side to the left says charge and the other one is e-power. So basically when you go to the right, you're using a power. It does have regenerative braking, so when you actually let your foot off the gas, if you guys can see, I'm using power right now. If I let off the gas, it's charging and it's slowing down the car. So you don't really need to brake, in a sense. If you know that there's going to be a light coming up ahead, you can just coast it and it'll stop itself. And that's one thing with this car that I bet you won't have to change too much, is the brakes. What else can we say about the car? The interior is kind of, it's cool. And look at this material right here. I don't know what that is, man. It looks like some really eco-friendly material. And I'll try and zoom in. As you can see, that little white thing, like when I hit the gas, and it has some pickup. And that is one thing with electric cars that you can't take away, is the instant torque. Right when you hit the gas, man, that thing is taking off. Would I buy this instead of an Elio? Probably not. Because an Elio, the price point alone, $6,800 does not compare. I mean, imagine if they release an Elio, an electric Elio, all electric, and you get that government discount. If they price it up to $14,000 to get that, and you get your $7,000 back from the government, it'll be the same price of a petrol Elio. And man, that is awesome. So it's not really a big grocery day for me today, so I'm just gonna get a little small things, but let's see how many we can stick in here and how it can be as a grocery getter. All right, okay, so we have some groceries here. Not that much. Let's see where we can put it. How are you gonna park here? Groceries in, not a problem at all. Right in the back area. So I think it's pretty cool. So I try to open the door.
See what happened?
When I open the door to get in the back, the belt is...
So that's annoying that you have to open my door, unbuckle, and open that door to get in. That's...
Boo, 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 BMW.
That's an annoying... I think they were trying to do cool factor. Do you fit? Now, Dad's 6'1".
I fit, but barely.
So you feel a little cramped?
No, I'm not cramped, but I'm not going to go to Vegas in this thing. How's that?
So you don't feel super comfortable?
Well, I can't put this thing back.
Yeah. Let's see how far back you can go without interrupting Maddie.
Whoa.
Okay.
How's that?
That's good, right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Maddie, do you have enough space?
But hey, we're gonna have my dad here try to figure out how he can start this car, and we're not gonna say anything.
Okay, go.
Now you're in park. Now you're in drive.
Now you're in reverse.
Seriously?
And when you get a chance to, you can stomp on the pedal. You can see the difference with electric power versus your gas engine. Come on in.
Hit the gas.
Holy cow.
Keep it up, Pops.
One last thing that I do want to tell you guys is about the Elio forum. The ElioOwners.com. This is their website. As you can see, I am also Joker88 there. It's kind of cool.
Alright guys, that's it for this week, and I'll see you next week. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and liking our videos. And what do you think of this i3? And again guys, don't forget that phrase. Type it in the email below and you can win your sticker for this week. Alright, so again, we'll see you guys next week. Thank you. This is Joker88. Talk to you guys later.